Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and we are back with some more Captain of Industry. This is episode 5 of our Let's Play series, and let me tell you, it has been a doozy trying to save this playthrough here. But I think we're in the clear now. I think we're in the clear because we have a dedicated oil cargo depot, which is supplying all of our oil from our oil rig out in the world map. And so that's super helpful, and it's producing exactly what we need. We're producing about two diesel generators. We do have to get it fairly quickly here. We need to get into advanced oil processing, which we're not doing yet because this is only producing 27. We can produce a lot more with a dedicated advanced oil processing. And then have we researched that stuff yet? We have distillation stage 1, distillation stage 2. But that's going to cost us 70 gold here. We should have the space here, I think. I at least I hope that we have the space here to set up our distillation factory. I should definitely start flattening out more land here so that we can have more space to set up our distillation. I think we can cut into this mountain right here and do some buffoonery here. Yeah, we could definitely do some stuff here. So, okay, all right. So we have a little bit of an issue with our maintenance. We're not producing as much as we can here. We are dealing with one maintenance depot here, which is producing. It is boosted right now, so it's producing 240. And the issue with that is that we are needing way more than 220 to sustain ourselves here as far as maintenance goes. Our need here is global demand is 231 here per month. And so that is what the issue is. The maximum here is 286. So we need to be prepared for that in case things break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up a brand new. Well, actually, do we need to set up a brand new maintenance array here? I think we do. I think we need to get into that sort of situation. Although this guy can support. Yeah, this guy can support exactly what we need. Why don't I adjust here? Let's make some changes. I feel like we could fit more. Yeah, we could definitely fit more here in this little box than we have set up. So I'm gonna need to do a couple of things. How are we doing for Unity? We're not doing so well in Unity, so that's probably okay. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. We have to be quick and nimble with upgrading this little situation right here. Okay, all right. So one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to mess with concrete yet. We're actually doing pretty good as far as concrete. We're making construction parts. We're not making nearly enough construction parts though, because we still have a debt here that we need to pay. How much do we have? 181. We're actually going to pay that off right now. So if we're looking at trading here, loans, we have 74 debt. Let's go ahead and pay that off. I do not want to be in debt here. Let's go ahead and repay that completely. All set, all done. And then we have a debt of 3,391 diesel, which is not good. Not good at all. All right. So if we do distillation stage 2, what are we at here? We make a little bit more. We make a little bit more diesel, 36 versus 27. But then that also makes light oil, which derivatives, rubber maker, distillation. Yeah, we don't have the research yet for the next couple of things that we need here. So I'm going to wait on distillation stages here, right? I think we should wait a little bit. Even though we might have some use for light oil and heavy oil. Also, this stuff is very expensive. Lots of construction part 2s that we have to deal with. So I am going to hold off on that. Let's get a move on. We need to be making diesel because otherwise we're in really big trouble. Let's unpause this guy right here. Why don't you start working, start producing a little bit more rubber? That's good. That's fine. So we're doing power generation. That's probably important. Gas boiler, biofuel. Wait, what do we unlock with biofuel? Where is distillation 2? Is it behind? Oh, the naphtha processing. Okay, I don't see it. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Reforming, cracking. No, we're not cracking. Yo, it is the cracking that I'm looking for. Because otherwise then we need to flare a bunch of stuff. And it's not something that I want to get to. I mean, it might be worth it. It might be worth advanced diesel here. We could squeeze out a little bit more than we need. And also we could use the heavy oil. We could use the heavy oil to fuel our cargo ship instead. So that is definitely probably something I should do. All right, I'm gonna get myself a nice little backup here of diesel. Why are we flickering on power? Yeah, we shouldn't be flickering on power here. This should be producing enough diesel unless I'm consuming more than I'm producing. It's these loans that are eating me up here on the diesel, yeah. Definitely the loans. Because we're producing a constant 54 here. Alright, then I guess we just kind of gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta hang out. We can't rush things. What do we have over here? We have some crude oil. We also have some crude oil here. It's not being emptied out. How about we do this? We're going to set a quick little belt limit here so that whatever is being imported from this tank here doesn't fill up the tank, so that our trucks can deliver whatever extra crude oil we have on the ship over there. So yeah, we'll let them do that and be happy with that. All right, so yeah, maintenance is still the issue here. Are we getting some more maintenance stuff? I mean, really, I could just do this, right? I could just do this, expand here, and then that'll solve our maintenance issue. But I really want to fix what we have going on. How do we want to do this? You know what? We got to do what we got to do. There's really no other option. We need to sort this maintenance thing out. Okay, so let's do this. Let's remove you, remove you, remove you. All right. That goes out. We are going to do the following. Oh my God, that just went down to 0. Oh my God. No. Here's what I want to do. So I want to get you right here. All right, that's going to eat it into that space right there. Okay. How about we do this? Let's go this way with our maintenance. Let's delete this and this, as well as that. And we're just going to do this. All right. Simple enough. We're going to get this connection right here. Doesn't really, it's not completely, it's not necessary, but all right. Then we're going to go up here and like that. Okay. All right. So something like that, that should work. That's 2 maintenance depots. We can build that. Go for it. We have the material for it, so should be fine. Okay. And then these guys, I want to move over here. Okay. None of that worked out as well as I planned, but we are going to just go ahead and build this stuff very quickly so that we can start getting our maintenance back up. It needs to go up, up, up. We can't wait too long on that. This should be enough for everything that we need. I don't like this here. I don't like this at all. So what I think I'm going to do, this limits us to our maintenance. Our maintenance is going to grow exponentially high pretty darn soon. So it is going to hurt us in the long run. However, we should be good for a little bit. Because this is making 12 and this is making 12. This is making 12 as well. Why are you only making 12 if you're tier 2? This one's making 12. That's needing 6 and 6. So did I make a maintenance tier 2? No, that's all the same, right? 12 and 6. This guy's making 12. It's unfortunate, but that's what we came up with. All right, what are we doing next, right? We got a bunch of construction part 2s. I guess what we want to do is, I guess we want to finish these things. Let's go ahead and finish that, right? This needs to be built as well. And then this needs to be upgraded as well. And then we'll have some water for all of our friends. All right, so it's looking good. What we don't have right now seems to be concrete, I guess. Limestone. Are we really short on limestone? What happened to you guys over here? Are you not digging limestone? Yeah, you are. You're just very slow. All right, so what about you guys? How are you doing? We got a bunch of diesel in storage. That's exactly what we want. Are we starting to get any diesel backed up over here? No, that's all being consumed kind of really quickly. But at least this guy's full. Yeah, the trucks are really eating up all that diesel. And we're still complaining about no diesel. So it's really it really all comes down to this loan thing here that we're doing. Can I look at the loan? 45 years, 3,391. We could repay a decent amount here. We got 250 in storage. We could repay that 250. Let's pay that back. Actually, we have 200 now. So 200 repay. And if we get another 200 soon, we can repay that as well. So, all right, unless I can trade some stuff. Let's unpause our research. Oh, we need a little bit of population here. Let's get that in there. Oh, we don't have unity, huh? All right, well, we need to fix that. What did we research? A water facility. This is going to require water for our people. And I'm going to need to start moving these guys over here. Right? Because I need to move. I need to fill you up. Oh, I did need to remove this stuff here. Okay. So I do need another unity. Sorry. Another maintenance depot spot. This needs to go. This needs to go somewhere else. So I'm going to have to plan a little bit better here. Yeah. I know we don't have enough unity. What's the problem with unity? What are we spending water unity on? Okay, what are we getting? We're not getting water and we're not getting electricity to this town. Okay. Have we accessed over here? No, we're still a long ways out. Okay. All right, we need to pause research then. We've paused research so that we can get population. At least just a little bit of population. Let's unpause this thing right here. And let's unpause this thing right here. And whatever little amount of water we can get to our settlement, the better. But I do want to get a tank or something here to start storing some water. So let's put that right there. And we'll build that. Here's a problem that we're going to have. We're going to have wastewater that needs to be dumped. So we need to get that wastewater out of here and into the ocean. Let's go ahead and set that up really quickly. We can put this guy right over here somewhere. Yeah, he's actually fine right there. Now with that, we can get this pipe and route it up. Let's route you this way. Let's see. Where are you? Wait, are you not up? Okay, this is looking the wrong way. So this is actually wrong. Let's try this again. I want you to go up. All right, so something like that should be fine. Can I disconnect you? There we go. This needs to be built. You need to be set to wastewater. Good. And we're happy. All right. All right. Construction parts, we're doing pretty well. Diesel. Can we make another payment here? 200 diesel, can we afford that? I think we can. Trade, loans, 200, repay. No, we got 130 in storage available. So we're hanging out there. Okay, next order of business. Also, we're sustaining there. What we call our maintenance is doing well. I think right now it's time to build our new maintenance setup, because if we don't do it now, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so this stays as is. We're going to go ahead and do our maintenance production now. So if we're going to plan for four maintenance depots, we could do it right over here. This area should be fine, right? Okay. All right, so this is how it's going to work. We're going to get 1, 2, we could do 4 this way. So something like this should work. Okay, that's actually fine. Let's go with this. Oh no, we're off by 1. Let's actually flip you. No, because then we'll get waste later on as well. So let's just go back. Let's just go back to the drawing board here. Right, because we'll need recycling material stuff later on. Okay, all right, these guys are fine. We're just gonna go about 3, I guess, right? Okay, so now we need the following. We're gonna get assemblies. So general all assembly twos. Assembly twos should be fine for this, right? And then we will just need the outputs. We need some room for lifts. So about there. That should be good, right? That lines up okay. All right, cool. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need some more room here. 4 on mechanical parts. Now, you know what? Now I'm thinking this might be an issue. Yeah, this might be an issue. So let's cancel this, cancel this, cancel that, cancel that. Let's just keep this as is here. So we're gonna get storages here instead. We're gonna do 1 and 2, and that's it. And this is going to be mechanical parts. This is going to be electronics, and we're going to do electronics at the bottom. Okay, and sorry, mechanical parts at the bottom and electronics at the top. So there we go. Now we're good. This is fine. You go in there, and then we could have maybe gone a little bit closer if we didn't really need to go this far, right? So this is good, because the real problem is this. You go there. Oh, you don't want to go up. All right, well, I'll just do a lift there. So flat lift, flip, insert. Yeah, we're inserting here, 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 and here. All right. All right. So in mechanical parts go in, mechanical parts go in, and then that's it, right? Can we do this connection here? No, it does. He just doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. We could cut it here. And then we don't need that lift. Then we can just go out here and then there. That's perfect. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then here, the maximum throughput is 2424, which is going to be 48. This belt can handle, I believe it's 60 per minute, so we should be okay. And all we need to do is deliver the mechanical parts here and the electronics here, and then we should be fine. This is our maintenance, which will hold us off for a long while. So let me put this over. Let's see. We're going to need a lot of iron, so I want it to be close to iron. Can you live right here? Oh, no. Well, actually, no. Mechanical parts don't live close to iron. It's the... Yeah, it is the mechanical parts that live close to iron, but it is the mechanical parts that then need to go into this. Let's build this as fast as possible, and then we can get rid of this stuff. And then all of this can go away. Except that we also will need now to set up an electronics and a mechanical part factory somewhere that's likely close to over here. So if we did that, we're making some very special room here. So storage, no, it's assembly twos, right? Assembly twos will need input of iron. Yeah, we will need iron input here. So we can just pull iron from this storage, insert it to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we need for this, right? If we're doing 2 of these, it's going to be 24. These guys are making 12 each. So we only really need 3 for now. If we're going to paste this out here, you're all going to be mechanical parts. Yeah, okay, that works for me. So let's fix this. I need to fix this here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. All right, and then we are going to get rid of this as well. Okay, and then this needs to, under construction, we're going to get rid of this stuff here. Let's delete. Quick remove, we can't quick remove. So this belt is going to come out and in that way. This guy is going to come out and join there. Perfect. And then once we have this output here, this guy is going to come in here. And it's going to be F. And you're going to just go all the way across to there. And then this only needs flat connectors there, 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 and there. That makes all of the mechanical parts that we're gonna need. And then we're just gonna need a storage here really quickly. Can we get rid of this iron, please? Someone come and get it. Somebody, please. All right, because I want to move it just one out. Get it out. All right, so something like that. That gives us the access that we need. For that, this is all just consuming iron. Oh, you know, I might be shooting myself in the foot here because soon enough, this will become steel very soon. But I guess for now, it's okay. Mechanical parts will live here into a storage now that needs to go. Let's see. Why don't we just get another one? Maybe another one. And then we get a storage here for the mechanical parts. Bam. All right, good. Now, all we need to do is this. Perfect. Flat connectors. Flat connectors. All set. So that's connected and it's compact enough for me right now. Okay, good. I'm happy. Now, it's going to be good for me to have some sort of belt storage here or some storage for iron once that happens. Let me make sure this is built, this is built, this is built. All right, this is going to be very high priority. So you are going to be requesting high. Number one priority. Number one priority. Number one priority. And number one priority. As far as workers goes and all that other stuff, right? All that jizz. 1 and 1. And 1. All right. All set. All right, we're doing very well on diesel. That means that we can actually pause this thing here. We don't need population right now, so let's pause you. We're doing better on diesel. That means we can make a payment here. Let's make a payment. Loans, 200 repay. All set. Okay, good. We're just bringing it down. We're just trying to chunk it down as much as possible here. We got 2,991. Okay, the last bit is going to be electronics. Electronics can be produced in this area right here because this is where we have our copper. This is actually where they will be produced. So I will get the following. We have a little bit of copper here. That's very nice. Oh my God, these guys have not come to level this area yet. And what is going on here with this leveling designation? We are mining designation from here. All mining, all leveling. Okay, just we gotta make sure that that is the case here. Nothing crazy needs to happen. All right, perfect. Done. Now, all this copper needs to be put to good use, right? So if we do another storage here, let's actually do that. Build that, and we're gonna have a nice little backup of copper there. That's always necessary. Okay, and then so all we need now is we're gonna need a little storage here. Needs to be accessible. Needs to be accessible there, so that is good. You are going to go into here, right? Okay, so you can go. Okay, is that level 1? That is level 1. All right, and then this guy will go up. Actually, you go down there, and then you can go up. Oh no. What about from here? From here and up. Yes. Okay, good. Now, this is going to be making our electronics here. And we need to be able to continue or access this copper here. So I need to make sure that this works the way that I am intending it to work. Can I get some type of road thingy? Road. This stuff here is concrete. We don't really want to use that. All right. We'll just make it work. So I want to get assemblies that are going to be accepting items. And I think I want to be this far out. It's 3, right? It's 3 of those little spaces that we need here. So that should be enough for the trucks. All right, let's go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be, actually, yeah, let's go with 5. Okay, so that's going to be the output here into a storage here. Bam. And then that's it. That's where we're going to have electronics here. And electronics can be delivered. We don't need a lot of that in different places. So this is going to be good for that. We could make this a little bit more compact if we wanted to. We could actually just go this way. But all of this needs to be leveled here. So I'm not going to. This is going to live right here, and that's going to be fine. All right, the only issue would be bringing rubber all the way up here, but rubber is also an item that we don't need to worry too much about. So that's that. None of this is built yet. That's not good. Why are we not building this stuff? Let's make you an urgent, please, because we need to get this wastewater out of here, or our people are going to start dying. All right. So why are we not making construction parts right now? We don't have iron. We don't have iron because this is not being built. We have 94 parts. We have our captain's office here. Can we enable food consumption? Ah, this is reduction. Food consumption gives us +1 here. We do have plenty of food, so that should be fine. Right? This also, it's not being built. Yikes, because it has no water. This guy should be vegetables. You should also be vegetables. Vegetables, potatoes, vegetables, potatoes. Good. All right, and we do have a little bit of water here, which is nice. We're going to need to reroute that over here. Yeah, so we're going to need to do something like this. This is going to go away. And then we'll do this. This should work, right? Yeah, okay. And this is water. Okay, perfect. And then what we'll do is we'll get water from here and there. Same thing, we'll do the same thing over here. We'll get water from here, bring it down. That should all connect pretty nicely, and then we should be fine. So let's build this part here, that part there, so that this continues to get water. And we don't have any issues with irrigation. All right, nice. Now, all of this needs to be leveled because I would want to get some of these guys over here like this. And yeah, that needs to happen if I want some more water. Okay, all right, so making use of space here, right? We decided that we wanted the following. We still have this not being built, but we do have a little bit of Unity now. So a couple of things that need to be built with Unity are this thing right here. Let's start storing our iron again. We're going to produce 2 of these guys. And that, maybe we just go with 3 so that we have a little bit of buffer. So we'll go with those 3. We'll produce 36, and we are going to be consuming 24 plus whatever other thing is using mechanical parts, which is not very much. So I'm happy with that. Do you guys consume mechanical parts? You do. Okay. And then also these guys will consume mechanical parts, but not a lot. We got an extra excavator here, which is nice. Where do I want to send you? Maybe I want to send you to flatten out this area over here. That's probably, yeah, that's probably what I should do. Oh, have we accessed our oil yet? Are we close? No, we're not. We still got a long way to go. So do I need another designated thing here? How about we do that? Yeah. So let's get this one here. Let's build you really quickly. I'm going to assign you, and I'm going to assign an excavator and 2 pickup trucks. Okay. You're going to go and you're going to be assigned to level this entire area here. Yeah. Okay. Go for it, buddy. You can do it. You guys can do it. Okay. What are we doing now? I kind of want to get rid of these guys right here. I want to get rid of this entire section right here. Move them to where they need to be. That's going to get us some workers, which we need dire. We're in dire need of some workers here. We don't have the iron anymore because we have a problem here. This needs to go a little bit faster. I mean, it's working, right? What's going on here? 12, 12, 24, 24. So we're making 1, 12, 12, 12. That's 24 and 24, it's 48. We're making 48 iron. What are we consuming right now? 15, 15 is 30. Plus another 15 over here. That's another 30. So that's already overconsumption. Until we get this set up, right? But if we got this production, let's see, what do you need? 30 here to start producing mechanical parts. We stop producing here, right? Ultimately, that's what we want to do. Can I get you built? Can I get you built? Can I pause you and you? Everyone can go. Oh no, not the electronics. Oh, the electronics was it not? Oh no, the electronics was not supposed to go. But anyways, I think we can finish this up really quickly here, right? So let's unpause, unpause, unpause. That needs to be built. Belt wise, it's very simple. We need input. We also need recipes here. So one, copy, paste, 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 paste. Okay, electronics are there. Inputs. This needs to be leveled here. This needs to be leveled right here. So can I get that truck again? Cancel that. Cancel this. I need you over here. I need you flattening this area out first. All right. Very specifically, this area right here needs to be flattened out. So if you can, please make your way over. Thank you. We are going to build this, that. No, actually, these guys can go back and this. All right, this can be built. We're going to pause here. We want to get flat lifts and we're going to get inputs. We don't really need that many electronic parts, right? Yeah, we don't need that many. I need you here. I need you here first. Come on. Can I get you to right here? Okay. Cancel. I need you here. Okay, there you go. So now he's doing his thing. Come on. I need you over here. Yeah, flatten this area out. We got 391 on fuel. Let's make sure that we're making our payments here. Pay another 200. Sure. All good there. We're biting. We're making some improvements. How are we doing over here? Yeah, our food consumption is nicely up there where it needs to be. Okay, this is all set. We need to delete this and this. And then we need to delete this. And then now we have our mechanical parts here. We have some electronics here. I don't know how long that's going to last us, but it should last us a little bit. Let's see. Do we have electronics right here? No. Oh, this actually got filled up. Okay. All right. So this is where we need stuff happening right now. So all of this needs to be built. This needs to be rubber, please. Yeah, pretty easy to keep that full. There you go. This guy does not need access at the moment. This can be built. You don't need to be accessed, so don't complain. Stop complaining. Yeah, there you go. You, okay, that's because you need this. Boom. Now you can get accessed. All right, pretty sweet. If I don't say so myself, we have a little bit of Unity, but we don't have any construction part 2s. Why don't we have any construction part 2s? Why don't we have any construction part 2s? Because we don't have construction part 1s. We don't have construction part 1s because we are not letting trucks take construction. Now I could get construction part 1s delivered to here directly, right? If I wanted to, some way, somehow we could do this. So you can go up to level 3, press R, don't connect anything. Yeah, we can go up to level 3 right here. Make a turn there. Trucks can still access that. Okay, we could do that, and then we could do input this into that. And that gets us direct access to construction part 3s for this situation here. And I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. We're not going to build that right now because we don't need it. But if we wanted to in the future, we have that option. Next, order of business. Yes, we are failing to pay back our diesel loan. That is fine. We are still producing very consistently. a good amount of diesel here because this guy is doing his job fairly well. Do we need to go send our ship out to explore a little bit more? Maybe yes. I think the answer is yes. So I'm going to send him out there. He's going to go explore. Now, there are some things that I need to investigate. For example, we need to look at trading and contracts. I would say we have a surplus of wood at the moment. We could trade wood for corn. We're going to we're going to produce electricity completely off of corn. We're going to turn corn into cornmeal. That cornmeal can then be burned in a furnace, which will then create steam, which will then create power for us. And we'll get to that chain here in a moment. As soon as I stabilize our little economy here, we're doing well. We're doing well. I know you're seeing a lot of red, but we are doing very well. I am going to turn this thing on again so that we can get some refugees coming in. It's going to put us probably in the negative here as far as Unity goes, but I think that we should be okay. Things are going to look very nice. Right. So one thing that we do need to do is probably need to start producing more iron. That needs to happen. And in order for that to happen, we need more iron. So we need to start excavating here. We need to be a little bit more aggressive with the excavation. So we're going to do that by doing some mining designations. We're going to go deeper into the mountain. We're almost at capacity here. And we're going to eat into this mountain here a little bit more. And we're going to get some more iron. Coal. Whoa. What is that noise? We're in battle. And we lost that battle. So we've paused it there because we don't have any guns. So we can't go that way. We'll need to go this way. And that should be completely fine. How are we doing for water here? We actually have water. Trucks are delivering water. We're very busy. As far as vehicle traffic here. Allow partially loaded trucks. I could turn partially loaded trucks off because then trucks will not go and pick up things if they can't get a full load in. And that is very helpful for when we're very busy, so that they'll only go to a location to pick something up if they can fill up their cargo, which is not that much. Once we get to the bigger trucks, it becomes a little bit of an issue, but right now we're fine. We have construction parts here. We have construction part 2s, which we needed to finish this construction over here. How are you doing? Did you finish your designation here? Can I now do this output? Yeah, can I do this output into here? No? Blocked by unit storage. Yeah, I know it's blocked by unit storage. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's exactly what I want to do. So this connection goes there. This connection goes here, here, and here. But anyways, all of that needs to be built. We're going to get some electronics here soon, and then we can make sure that this is producing at tier 1, right? Because this electronics is important for maintenance, and anything that's related to maintenance needs to be very, very high priority. For example, rubber is also related to maintenance because it's related to electronics. So this also needs to be high priority. Power production also needs to be high. And I'm guessing diesel is also pretty high in the chain, right? This is all 1. Anything else that needs to be 1? This needs to be 1. Because if we don't have mechanical parts, we don't have maintenance. So with that, we have set our priorities. Next order of business is getting another line here of iron. So we're going to build this out and we're going to start producing a little bit more iron. That's going to get us to 72 iron per minute. We should not be consuming more than 72 iron per minute. We should be fine with that array there. Now we just need population for that to happen. We are getting some people coming in here slowly but surely. We will be fine. We have room. We have 84 free housing that we could use. These guys need to move over to here sooner rather than later. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do that right now. Do I have the construction parts to do that? I mean, I do. Because if I deconstruct, I'll get some stuff back. So let's do that. Can I just copy this? Copy. Copy this. Bring it over here. And bam. Okay, we're gonna build that. This needs to be built, and then we should. I hope that you're connected. Can I do this? No. Let's go ahead and demolish this. Oh, wait a second. This needs to be built. So go ahead and do that. Can't forget that. So you get our output out here first. What are you waiting for? You don't have this recipe. Yeah, how are we doing over here? Full, full. Everyone's happy. Everyone's good. I kind of want to move this guy out of here now. That needs to go here soon. We have the parts for this, right? Yeah, there we do. Okay. Now we just need to hit delete here. Quick remove. Get that out of there. Quick remove that. Get that out of there. Just magically goes where it needs to go, and then we can do that. Now we're applying a nice little square there. In the future, we're going to get some stuff that we can put in the center. We're going to have to remove one of these, and then that'll get us where we need to be. All right. Now, next order of business is, what's the next thing? We do need to get this thing ready. We need more vegetables, right? No, you know what? We're fine. We're fine on vegetables. Kind of. Can I remove this here? And we'll keep that. Now let's remove this and this. All right, so now what is the call? Now you're done with the leveling here, which is nice. I like that. Let's give you some more designation again, right? So let's give you some designations for mining. I want you to level this whole thing out here. I want you to level all of this out here. I want you to level all of this here and all of this over here, right? That should get us pretty nice little area here for building in the future. Get all this stuff out of here. All right, sweet. Do we need anything else? Doesn't seem like it. This stuff is in the danger zone here. I have a feeling this might collapse very soon if these guys move any more dirt down here. We're not going to worry too much about it. We are fine. We are dandy. Next, what's going on here? That's all set. All right, it's a pretty compact factory or a settlement. We're making moves here. Last but not least is this concrete setup, which should work, right? We did all the math for that. That should work. We're also very good on population. What we're not good at on is power. So I need to turn our research back on. So there you go. And with that, that puts us at a very bad spot for power. So can we get another one of these? I mean, it's definitely necessary. Okay, we could run this little thing right here and do that for whatever power needs we may have. Yeah, that's going to be fine for now. Oh my, diesel, what's going on over here? Crude oil, you have some crude oil on you, buddy. But you need to be, we need more workers. This thing is still on. We're about to get some more population. All right, so pickup has no fuel, not enough workers. Okay, that's our problem, is not enough workers. Ship is in battle. That means he is back over here. We could send him out again. Let's send you out over here. Do some more exploration, do all the things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're out of fuel because we're low on population. Oil rigs are very expensive. Look at that. 72 workers on one oil rig. That is very, very expensive. How are you guys doing over here? I really need you to pick up the slack, buddies. I really do need that to happen. Not much else for us to do, right? We're getting power generation 2 here. That actually just finished. Very nice. Yeah. Well, we don't have the mixer research, right? We were to research, we're researching basic desalination, but what we really want to get is storage 2s, maintenance depot 2s. I mean, we could do that, right? Here, corn farming. We need to get the steel smelting. Food market 2 is also important, but what I'm really looking for is I guess it is this. It's the corn farming, which is going to come after wheat processing. Also needs the burner to be researched. All right, so we're just waiting. Population wise, we're good, right? We should be able to produce more diesel. Can you tell me what is our production versus consumption here? Are we still higher in production versus consumption? We are. What we don't have a lot of is speed here, getting the crude oil out. Are we limiting ourselves? Are we really limiting ourselves here? We are. Yeah, we definitely are with this connection. I think this needs a dedicated connection instead of this. Or is it this that's super slow? I mean, it can't be this. Maximum throughput is 125. So what's the actual holdup here? This should be full. I think it's this right here. Let me get rid of this. We'll give you this into that. And now we should not have a throughput issue. This should be 60 at all times. Yeah, I think that was our problem there. So, problem solved. 60, 60, looks good. Consumption wise, also looking okay. Power generation, not so good. Not so good at all. What do we do next? I do want to get rid of this right here. But in order to get rid of that and get more water... Man, why isn't this being built? It's paused. Of course you're paused. What a silly goose I am. Let's make sure that you're built. And let's get this connection here sooner rather than later. You're going to get water now from up here. All set. And you're going to produce more food for me. And I'm happy with that. And we have a fuel problem. We really don't. We really don't have a fuel problem. I think we're good. I think we're good on fuel. I think the issue is the production. Is it coal now? I don't think it's coal either. We're good on coal. That's a decent amount of coal here. And trucks can still reach it. So maybe I request some more coal. What's the problem? Not enough fuel to refuel vehicle. That is a lie. There's plenty of fuel. I mean, in all honesty, I would maybe want to bring this up a level and this up a level. I think I do want to do that. So let's do that. Do we not have Unity? We don't have construction parts for it. I want to be able to unload here faster so that this ship, I can tick this off and it'll reduce 50%, speed by 50%, but consumption will be reduced by 30%. Which will save us a decent amount of diesel here per journey, right? 147 from 210 to 147. So that's why I want to get these guys outputting a little bit faster, even if it's not maximum capacity. A level 2 pipes at 200. But the throughput limiting on this is 125. So 125 each should be enough. Should be enough. And then that allows me to also we could possibly boost these guys to produce some extra fuel if needed. But right now it doesn't make sense to boost them because we're not getting enough oil anyway. Maximum is still 60% or 60 oil. So that's the issue that we have. The pipes are not going to get built. All right. Oh man, why are we negative free housing again? Let's pause here. We don't need more workers. Not for the time being. Maintenance is working fine. Research is also working fine. There's a connection issue here. I mean, is there a problem here? There shouldn't be, right? Why are you not getting molten iron? Okay, it's the iron that's an issue. All right, but let's give you another excavator. I don't think I need it anymore, so I'm gonna remove that. You got an extra excavator. How are you guys doing over here? We just need more iron. I think that's what it is. We're not mining it fast enough. All right. How are you doing in terms of building this thing? We're still waiting here. Yeah, throughput is just not where it needs to be. Okay. Now, what's holding up our construction parts? I want to know. I need to know what's holding up our construction part here. Why are we not getting Any construction parts. What are they being used for? First and foremost. We have a pretty decent stockpile. Okay, pretty good. Actually, not that bad. We're making some construction part 3s, which is we don't need a lot. We don't need a lot. I need both of these pipes to be level 2. And it's 21 each. So that means we need 40. 42. Ah. Alright, I don't know what they're being used for right now. Probably something more important, of course. Maybe something over here? No, this is all set. Oh, they didn't level here. I needed them to level here first before going out anywhere else. Alright, so back to the drawing board here. Clean. 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 I need you guys to level here, please. Yeah, there you go. Alright, fix that up, please. And then complain about no mining designations later on. So, there's not much else for us to do. I think we just need to wait. Concrete is really slowing us down. How much are we making here? 6, but we don't have limestone. That's the problem. What is going on? What are you doing? Do you not have mining designation for limestone? You do. There's a big chunk right there. Okay, can I get you to go down here? All right, can I get you to go down all the way to 1? And then you can level out there, and then you can join up there. Does that seem fair? I think that seems fair. Come back. Come back, my excavator friend. Where did you go? Mining designation. Yeah, okay. You went up here to do some stuff. Help out your little friends. But anyways, how about we call it an episode here? I think we need to call it an episode because we did so much and we are stable. I mean, housing is at -1 and our vehicles are extremely busy. That's fine. That's all fine and dandy. We just need a little bit of diesel here to make some more trucks. So let me do that. Let's make 2 more trucks and then that excavator, and we'll send that excavator over to iron mining. Just so that we don't forget what we're building excavators for. It sure does take a long time to build these cars, even with the situation that we have going on. And boom. All right, so do we need more excavators? I'm gonna put 1 there. Let's just build it slowly. Do what you need to do. We're gonna get a couple more cars there. We have 34 population, which we can use, right? So we're gonna get this excavator here. We're gonna assign them to this. No, not that. This right here. We're gonna get 2 more trucks and then 1 excavator once that pops up. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Bring them in. Yeah. Okay. Did you pop out? Are you not born yet? There you go. There you go. Let's bring you over here. So there you go. 3 excavators. Do the iron thing. Get some iron. We need to make a lot of iron. It is a situation that we have going on right here. Man, I really like this setup. This is a really nice and clean setup. And then we're producing the mechanical parts right there. Very nice. This needs to do a connection to there. All right, can't forget the little things because then they become an issue. They become the real issue here pretty soon if you don't pay attention. How's our maintenance doing? Overall consumption, I need to see overall consumption overview. So we're doing last month change -30. We're doing 351 already. Maximum global maintenance required 351. 220. Right? 220 plus 220. But you know what? We get maintenance level 2 here soon. Right? We get this thing right here, maintenance depot 2, which allows us to produce 480 for 1 single maintenance depot. So we literally don't need to build another maintenance depot, basically. We can just upgrade one of these and that will be enough for that will act as 2 maintenance depots instead of 1. So looking pretty good. So like I said, let's call it here. Let's call the episode here. We're looking pretty darn good. I'm extremely happy with where we're at. We're making more diesel. Did we build that tier 2 pipes? Yes, we do. We have tier 2 pipes, which is good. Now we have crude oil, and now this needs to be upgraded here. So if we press the upgrade key here, these 2 pipes can be upgraded. Yes, replace or instantly delivers all required materials. There we go. So now what we could do is we could do boost and boost, and now that's going to pump out the diesel. It's really going to pump out the diesel. We're going to need to get 54 and 54. Oh man, we're going to pay out that loan here super fast now. Super fast. All right, how are you guys doing over here? You have no diesel, which is okay. That's not what we're waiting on. Let's see, do I need to add another fuel truck here? Probably, because they have to run around very far. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, now in my own little head here, what's Captain of Industry missing? Captain of Industry is missing inter-map dock cargo ship things, right? Because if I were doing something, I could get another cargo dock right over here and say, okay, well, you are going to deliver diesel, because this is where I'm producing diesel. You are going to deliver diesel to this island, to over here, right? We could send diesel over here. I know we're going to get trains, but trains are, you know, these big island maps like this, these big island maps need some type of ocean navigation. Now, I know we got ocean vehicles or water vehicles, right? But those aren't going to be enough. They're not going to be transporting materials in large quantities. So the game is really missing the inter-island logistics in the ocean, right? So if we could like send a ship over to this island, because this island, we need some stuff over here that we don't have anywhere else, would be nice. And then the other thing is going to be tunnel machines that we can tunnel through the mountains and build things. Yeah, okay, all right. Those are just my quick thoughts here of things that may or may not be added in the next few updates. All right, let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you think this game is as far as logistics systems. What are we missing besides trains and water vehicles? Ships would be nice. Tunnel boring, bigger excavating machines like those giant machines that we see on TV. All right, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you saw anything that I missed. With that extra boost to our oil, we are going to be golden. Just got to pay off that loan and then we are in the clear. So thank you guys so much for watching again. Really hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye-bye.